I've never seen anything like this before. Is it actually legal? Yes, it's even encouraged. But in all other network marketing and MLM and affiliate programs, they only allow you to have one account, one money-making position. It blew me away too. If you do it right, you can make twice as much money, twice as fast by knowing the right stacking strategies. Stacking, the often feared and often disapproved of business activity in most compensation plans. This gives leaders and organizations the absolute fright because if you do it wrong, it's a disaster. But if you do it right, like I'm going to show you today inside the Enagic compensation plan, it is amazing. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Kreel Hutchinson. On my YouTube channel, I provide a lot of great information for you to maximize your Enagic Kangen Water experience. Whether you're just looking for information on our life-changing product on alkaline ionized restructured water, or you're keeping your options open and looking for potentially an opportunity of a lifetime, both building online and offline with our Enagic program, you've come to the right place. It's a one-stop shop for everything Enagic related. And if you're a health conscious entrepreneur, you're certainly in the right place because I'm going to be speaking directly to you on how you can impact your health, wealth, and lifestyle freedom for yourself and many of your friends and community for years to come. If you like this video, if you like this content, remember, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and smash that like button. All of that activity greatly helps me and the channel to grow. Before we jump in, just an editor's note to you. The video that you'll see today is actually one of a longer series of videos. I made a 40-minute Enagic compensation plan advanced mastery video, which basically teaches you everything you need to know from 1A all the way up to the highest ranks in the company and all the secrets along the way. Check in the description of this video because you'll get to see the links that will go directly to those videos. You'll also have an opportunity during this video to click onto them. Make sure to watch that full 40-minute video because it's really going to give you a lot of golden secrets to maximize your energy, your efforts, your money-making potential, and all the fun that you can have inside the Enagic compensation plan. Okay, I think that's enough small talk. Now, let's get stacking, shall we? In the initial videos that you guys would have seen, and when you were taking a look at our opportunity, we introduced you to two money-making techniques. One was the Enagic trifecta, which we've explained, the fast way to get to 2A, super speeding your entire business. And then the second one was stacking accounts. We're going to start to explore what the stacking accounts looks like now, right? So the slide would be familiar, and we're going to review it. So here you are in your 1A position. You make 2 sales, and you become a 2A. Right? And then you continue to make K8 sales, you make 8 of them, and then you move up in rank to 3A. So this would be your 11th or above. And remember, you're not having to do all these sales yourself. They're accumulative from your team. And then from 3A, you sell another 10 systems and you get to 21, which is 4A. If you go from 21 and sell 30 machines, you become a 5-point agent. Now you're earning 5 out of the 8 points. And from 5A to 6A, you got to sell 50 systems, all the way up to 6A, where you're earning 6 out of the 8 points. As we've talked about, when you get from 1 to 4A is really the learning curve in our business, and you've got a small team of people, super excited, active, growing it with you, right? So you can see it takes from 20 sales to get to 4A, but from 4A to 6A to add an extra 2 points, you actually have to add another 80 sales. So we figured out a much faster way to do it, which is stacking the account. So at your 4A position, your 21st sale, we encourage you to buy another placement for yourself. So you're going to open up a second account. This is going to be your U2 ID, right? So double your income with stacking accounts. So here's your first position. You're a 4A. On your 21st sale, you open up a second position. And whenever you make a sale, you're going to earn 1 point in the second position and 4 points in the top position. So now you're earning 5 points and you're only at 22 sales. 2 sales later in this second position, you're going to migrate up to being a 2A there. And now when you make a sale, you're earning 2 points there, 4 points in the top position for a total of 6 points, and you're only at 24 sales versus having to wait to 101 sales if you didn't stack the accounts. We continue to grow your business in the second place. 8 sales later, you've migrated up, rank advanced to 3A in your second ID. Now you're earning 3 plus 4 points for a total of 7. And one last move, 10 sales. And remember, this is all accumulative within your whole team and business. So now you're become a 4A in your second position. Now you're earning 4 points here, 4 points in the top for a total of 8 points, and you're only at 42 sales. And you're earning 100% of the 8 points that are available in the 8-point compensation plan. This is the key to stacking accounts, right? So another way to look at it, you come in with the ANISPA and you go your first 2 sales to yourself, if you do the trifecta, and then you do your 2A and 3A, you get all the way up to 4A, and on your 21st sale, you buy the 𝐈𝐍𝐕𝐄𝐒𝐓, and it's your second ID. We definitely recommend the 𝐈𝐍𝐕𝐄𝐒𝐓 here, and I'll explain a little bit more why that is, but this is the strategy. Look at it a different way. If you come in with the trifecta, your first 2 1A sales are to yourself, the K8 and the 𝐈𝐶, and they're basically placeholders. You're not going to build a business under these accounts, right? And then you start to be active building your team, right? You're 2A to 3A, and you're bringing in a bunch of people, and they're bringing in people, so it's all accumulative sales. This is where your active team exists, right? By the time you reach 4A, you've got a team of people below you. Usually you can identify 1 to 2 long-term business leaders, right? Yeah, by the time you get to about 20 sales, you know that there's a couple people that you've brought in that are gonna be really serious business builders with you long-term. At 4A, you activate your new 𝐈𝐶, and this is where you're going to be actively building. This is where you put all your new people. Place all your new sales in this position in the 2A account. It protects your top ANISPA account so that both accounts, the 1 and 2, qualify to earn full commissions plus 𝐈𝐶 commissions and points, right? So the question then is, you can go back and cancel this initial 𝐈𝐶, which you got started with. It renews after 1 year, so you want to make sure that you send in the information, because we're going to get everybody to renew it when we do the paperwork, because we never want to fail on having that canceled. Very difficult to get Enagic to redo any kind of paperwork when it comes to stuff like that. So we definitely want to renew it when we put the initial paperwork in, but you can have a chance to cancel it at the end of the year, a couple weeks before you want to send in the paperwork. So you cancel that because you've got your 𝐈𝐶 has been opened up in the 4A position, which is much more strategic moving forward long-term, as I think you're starting to probably see. Now, you want to duplicate the strategy to 4A. So now we're talking about your second position, the 𝐈𝐶 number 2. Once again, you build wide all the way to 4A. So now you're starting at 22 sales, you'll go all the way to 42 sales. When you get to this 4A position, you are, we have an option of stacking more option accounts. So we're gonna review that a little bit more, but one of the key things here is by the time you reach 4A, you've got another team of people below you, and you usually can identify 1 or 2 more long-term business builders, right? So this is going to be really effective when we get into showing you how to get to 6A2-3 in that retirement plan, right? So here is the 𝐈𝐶 number 2. You've built it out, you've gotten all the way to 4A, now you're taking all 8 points. So let's talk about how beneficial it is to have a machine in the top position and an 𝐈𝐶 in the second position, and you're building an organization underneath both, right? I consider it 𝐈𝐶 for life, and here's why. Having your 𝐈𝐶 in your number 2 account qualifies your top position and allows you to build a second leg under this account. Key. It 100% qualifies 2 legs at the exact same time. If you cancel the 𝐈𝐶 in your number 2 account, then you're no longer qualified in 2 positions. To re-qualify in the future, you would either have to put a direct sale in both accounts. You don't want to do that because you're wanting to build in depth, so you don't want to keep going back and building in the top account. We want to build in depth so we can hit the bigger bonuses. So you either have to put a sale in both accounts every 90 days, or you have to buy 2 𝐈𝐶s to qualify the 2 separate positions. You've gone from having one 𝐿 to now you need 2 𝐿. I made this mistake when I got started in the business because we just didn't really know all this stuff. And at one point, I actually was ordering 4 𝐿 in order to make sure that it's basically insurance policy for me at that point in different accounts. So this whole strategy has been proven over the last 8 years, basically from what works and what didn't work, the mistakes we made in our own business. So I really want to highly recommend that your machine, number 1, and your 𝐿 sigma, number 2, are the perfect long-term combos because they qualify both positions, and you're going to earn 100% of all commissions available. All 𝐿 sales and all 𝐿 points are going to be counted in both areas. This is fantastic. So that's the ideal strategy, everybody. The road to 4A. 86% of people who make it to 4A make it to 6A. So this is really the learning curve. And what we've noticed in the online space, a lot of people make it to 4A, right? When you're building it offline, it's a much more challenging situation. So as a 4A, you're a leader. You've passed the learning curve. You're also accessing now 4 points, but quickly 6 points in commission. So basically the money's too good for people to want to go looking at other things. And generally people at 4A, maybe go from part-time to getting serious full-time. You've probably signed up about 3 to 5 people directly at this point, but you can identify 1 or 2 key leaders from that group of 3 to 5, which will be your long-term business partners, right? So the initial goal for all of us is let's get everybody to 4A. Let's get you to 4A, 21 sales. Once you get there, it's only a matter of time to get to 6A. But you want to not focus on just getting 6A. You want to look 1 step beyond, which is getting to 6A2, which means building 2 legs. If you just focus on getting to 6A, you'll miss the strategy of getting to 6A2. And that's what this whole comp plan strategy that we present here in the Digital Republic is all about, making sure we get everyone to 4A. Then you get all 8 points. Then you start stacking your accounts so that you can build a very successful duplicating business to 6A2 and beyond. All right, fearless, motivated Enagic distributor. I hope you got some value from the video and have a much better understanding of how the stacking works inside your business. Because remember, this is one little secret that can greatly help you and your organization to grow and hit the top ranks in the company. Hey, if you're new here and you're checking out this video to see if the Enagic opportunity is going to be a good fit for you, why not reach out and let's have a consultation call. As you guessed it, all my links and all my contact information is in the description of this video. Let's jump on a call and we can talk about your goals, your dreams, how the Enagic product line and the company is rock solid to make it happen, and even how our automated online marketing platform is ideally suited to deal with today's very interesting and often challenging marketing ideas on social media. I want to wish you all the greatest health, wealth, and lifestyle freedom. And let's make 2021 the best year ever for yourself and our Enagic businesses. Cheers. Thanks for watching. My name is Kreel Hutchinson. I help entrepreneurs create success faster. If you like this content, then you're going to love these 2 videos I picked out for you. To find out how you can create more health, wealth, and lifestyle freedom, subscribe to the channel and visit my website, kreelhutchinson.com, to learn more.